What's up, everybody? Y'all already know who we are. We just coming on to give you the word of the day. And that word of the day is what?
When you grow, you go.
When you grow, you go. So growing, when you grow, you got to reflect on the things that's holding you back from growing. That is the first key to growing. You have to reflect on what has brung you down and what's stopping you from growing or progressing in your life. What was stopping my growth was me not wanting to ask for help, because I ran across a whole bunch of people in my life, family and friends, that offered help. I accepted it, and they turned around and talked about the help that they'd given me. So I became quiet and complacent with not asking for help, going to get my help on my own, and knowing that Jesus would empower me to get that. So I had to come. So once multiple people in my life did that to me, I indeed put up a guard. I put up this defense mode of, I can take care of everything by myself and I don't need nobody to do it. But last night I sat on the porch and Coach put me in my place, and she really just let me place the right people in my life, and I won't have to ask for that help. A lot of people stopped me from asking for help. Even when I needed it, I would struggle before I let somebody else talk about me again. And I've did that for the last 5-6 years of my life. And yesterday on a reflection, I had to realize I had to let that go so I could grow. Because God is placing a lot of people in my life for a reason. So I had to let the need of not wanting to ask go so I could grow and go.
So, guys, with the topic being said, when you grow, you go. In the process of you growing, that plant has to be watered. So it has to be fed, like whether it's knowledge, wisdom, the light of Jesus. Like,
tell them that's the root, best friend.
That's the root. That's the root to it all when it comes to growing. Like, you look back on the things that you once did wrong, look back on your past or whatever, and instead of harboring it, the pain, and just holding on to all of that, you can just let it go, and your growth is so much better than what you did through.
I always tell people, no matter who I run across, I always tell them that you have to go back to the root, and the root is the word of God. That root supports you. That root will blossom. When I say open the floodgates of heaven and let it rain, that is when that seed that you've sown and planted so hard is being watered and manifested in your life in ways that's unexplainable.
As far as to growing, I'd say, it took me a minute. I'm only 24, so I'm
only 29. So what you saying?
I mean, we still got a lot more growing to do.
We do. Got to be teachable every day, y'all.
Like, I had to grow within my mind, because my mind was just going bananas. Like, it's crazy. Like, I just think of random stuff, and like, I could be having a good time. It could be like a positive impact or whatever, and I just think negative. Like, I always took stuff personal and thought negatively about every
change of
little
perspective of the
thing.
mind.
Yeah, and then sometimes I always think of the stuff that people tell me is right.
Right, when it's completely wrong.
And I feel
those
like
are the people that just want to get in your head to make you feel less than what you are. But if you let them tell you what you are, they run you.
So, guys, when you self-reflect and you can go back into time and to just think of different kinds of ways that could make you grow as a person. And not all the time everybody's going to see that change. You'll see that change before anybody else see it.
And for those who don't see the change, someone will see that change and come to you and tell you about it.
Basically show them the vision versus talking about it. So,
action.
Write it down in plain and
make that vision plain.
Like Kevin Gates said, what do you say? A dream without action is merely
just a dream.
Yeah.
Words without action. A vision with no.
I thought it was like a vision. Okay, anyways, I think he said
a vision without action
is merely a dream.
Yeah.
There we go. Kevin Gates said that. Vision with no action is merely a dream. So, y'all listen to that song, but the first part got me, and it was more so of like a dang, that's true.
Dream big.
So if you can take your dream and just make it plain for everybody to see, for the world to see, for ones that once doubted you, once told you that you could never do something or never be something, just take all of those can'ts and no's and just
Out
show
your mind.
them. And when you show them, it's like a, dang, you done grew up. But it's more so of a faith over fear.
Faith over fear.
Faith
With,
over
I just
fear.
told y'all a couple days ago, faith without works is dead. You can't be afraid of the reflection to your growth. You cannot be afraid of that. You have to reflect on yourself in order to grow. That's how we all grow as human. That is really something psychologically in your mind. You have to program your mind to be stronger than your body. And you have to always guard your spirits and keep the armor of God on you. So today's message was about growth. I told you about my growth. She told you about hers. I hope that...
So guys, remember, don't rush the process, but trust the process.
Enjoy the process.
Enjoy every step, every trial, every tribulation, every good, bad time, whatever.
Every season is a growing season.
It's
you just have to
requiring
learn
of
that
growth.
lesson. So remember, every season is a growing season. You just got to know what you're trying to grow
And
from.
the things that you ask for, and God soon reveals it to you, don't be afraid of it.
Don't be
'cause
afraid
that's
of
something
it.
that you asked for. So that's why I say don't rush the process, trust the process, take your time with the process, and everything will go just the way you want it to go. So remember, guys, faith over fear is what get us through a reflection of growth.
Keep growing, keep glowing, go high. Faith without works is dead. And always remember, when you grow, you go. CEO, CFO, Sisters in Motion, we signing out.
Global baby.
Love y'all.